my channel. For those of you who do not know me, which should be most of you because this is my very first video, my name is Ava and I am a public relations and strategic communications student at Purdue University. I will be entering my senior year of college, which means I have 2 semesters left, which is absolutely terrifying. But I like to reminisce on the old days when I was a freshman, and there is so much that I wish people told me before going into college. And that's what I'm here to tell all of you guys. This is advice for freshmen that I wish I knew before I started college. Now before we begin, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click the little bell icon, turn on notifications so you never miss a video. So the first thing that I wish someone told me before I went off to college was, you're not gonna get a parking pass, and that's most likely. There might be some wiggle room for if you desperately need one, such as if you have a class off campus, or if you're maybe doing research off campus, a university might provide you with a parking pass. But more than likely, the parking pass does not come out until about spring semester of the previous school year, which means all the upperclassmen and sophomores are going to have the chance to get a parking pass before you. So that's something to definitely keep in mind, is that you're probably not going to have a car on campus, but what's nice about most campuses is your tuition covers your free unlimited bus pass. At least at Purdue, we have a My City Bus, which is a city bus that runs through Purdue's campus, and it takes us from the dorms right onto campus, right in front of our classes. I utilized the bus system so much my freshman year. It's so easy to learn. I highly suggest getting to campus early, and so that way you can learn the bus system and know it day one. Number 2, you do not need to pack your entire closet. And I say this with a grain of salt because I understand if you live like so far away or halfway across the country, or even if you're international, it's hard to lug clothes back with you. But this goes for anyone who maybe lives a few states over, a few hours away, or even lives right in town. You do not need to bring your winter and fall stuff with you until you desperately need it. Most colleges are going to have a fall break, and I highly suggest that is when you take all your spring and summer stuff and you move it back home, and then you transfer all of your fall and winter stuff and bring that back with you. That way your closet is not over full, you have more room to put more stuff in there. Trust me, I made this mistake my freshman year. I live like 2.5 hours away, and I wish I did not do that. Number 3, and this is, I say this as nicely as possible, not everyone is going to like you. This is a lesson I had to learn, and I am still learning to this day. You know what? That's okay. If they don't like you, that means that you do not need that person in your life, and they're obviously not making you happy. Because why would you want to be friends with someone that, is mean to you, or bullies you, or teases you in an unfriendly manner? It's not cool. You're going to meet so many amazing people throughout college that those people are just going to be so irrelevant in your future. Trust me, make friendships with the people who care about you, and don't worry about those who don't care about you. Because in the real world, not everyone's gonna like you, and you can't be a people pleaser. You just gotta make yourself happy. Number 4, leave your dorm room door open. That was a mouthful. I say this because this is how I met some of my best friends in college, and I still talk to them to this day as a senior. We were 18, 17 at the time, and now we're all 21 or 22, so that's a lot. So now instead of going to each other's dorm rooms to hang out, we all go to bars on campus. It's just such an amazing experience, and some of your RAs might even recommend that you do this. Sometimes, I know my RA, my freshman year, it was required to keep our door open, which I personally think is a little invasive because some people want to have their privacy, but I do think it should be recommended that you keep your door open. Like I said, you can meet new people can pop in and out. I remember girls on my floor. The way it worked when I lived at Purdue, for those of you who are going to Purdue, I lived in Owen, which is a co-ed dorm, where one side was with the girls and the other side was the guys. So of course, I lived on the girls' side and I lived on the first floor of Owen. The thing about Owen and the other thing I want to stress about dorms is some of them are not going to have AC. And in the Indiana heat, that is rough, let me tell you. So bring a box fan. But most of the time, most dorms are not air conditioned. So you should already have that on your list, I hope. But I remember I would keep my door open. Like I said, people would pop in and out. We'd have small movie nights. We'd play Wii Sports. One of my friends had an Xbox and we'd go into their room and we'd play Minecraft. So yeah, definitely keep your dorm room door open because you want to make more friends than just your roommate. Number 5, and this is just advice, like I said, do all your homework by Thursday night. And I say this because when you get your schedule or syllabus, you're going to have the list of dates of when homework is due. So you'll already know what to be prepared for and what's coming up. So by doing all of your homework by Thursday night, that gives you room to have Friday and Saturday off. You don't have to worry about school, no homework, you're stress-free, you can do whatever you want. But of course, it's okay to not have to do anything on the weekends. It's okay to do nothing. I'm currently doing nothing at my apartment right now because none of my friends are here on campus, so I have an excuse to do nothing. But it's okay to take time for yourself. But definitely, if someone invites you to a party, go to that party. If someone invites you to their fraternity, go to the fraternity. If someone invites you to go to the mall, go to the mall. I'm telling you, you'll make so many memories and it goes by so fast. Number 6, you don't need a TV. And I say this because I never used my TV. Hardly ever. And it took up so much room. And quite honestly, this is kind of a different point, but you also don't need to loft your bed. And I suggest not lofting your bed because some dorms will not give you a guardrail. So I've had people or know people who have fallen off onto tile floor and busted their head open because their bed was lofted. So definitely take that in mind, keep that in mind. Don't loft your bed. Now back to the TV part. A TV is going to take up so much space that you can do so much more with. I suggest, and what I know some of my friends did, is buying a big white sheet and then buying a projector that hooks up to your computer. This way you can stream TV. If you have YouTube TV, you can definitely stream YouTube TV from your computer. I personally use YouTube TV and I am in love with it. You get all the channels you want. I just need my TLC and Food Network and I'm set. Not sure if you guys are TLC fans, but Unexpected and 90 Day Fiancé were what my boyfriend and I watched the most when he came over. And that was really the only time I ever used my TV was for those moments. But it would have made so much more fun and so much more sense to just buy a big white sheet, put it up or hang it up when you're ready to watch a movie or watch TV, hang it up on the wall where your window is or any other blank wall, and then hook that projector in and turn your TV on. It's much cheaper than a TV, and it's so much more trendy and cool looking. And you'll definitely have people going into your room for movie nights. Number 7, go to the gym as much as possible. The freshman 15 is real. I gained 15 pounds. And I wish I had started going to the gym when I had a membership covered through the university. Your university's gym is going to be very, very nice. They have great equipment. The mood in there is always so hyped up. People in there are hyping each other up. It's such a judgmental-free zone that when I was, in my spring semester of junior year, I spent most of my free time at the co-rec, which is what we call our gym here at Purdue. and I've lost so much weight already, but if I had started much earlier, I would have already had the body that I wanted by now. And now I'm sitting here trying to get a summer body in a week. Yeah, so go to the gym as much as possible, watch what you eat. The dorm food, it's going to be nasty most of the time. It was gross, it's fattening, it's all greasy food. There's not a lot of healthy options unless you just want to eat a salad. So also learn how to cook, but learn how to cook good microwave food. Because let me tell you, there is some good microwave food out there. Number 8, it is okay to say no. If someone comes up to you at a party and they offer you something to drink, it is okay to say no. From personal experience, I've had people come up to me and offer me drinks and I've said no, and they've made fun of me for it, called me a loser, other words, but you know what? It's my body and I want to be safe, and you want to be safe too. Number 9, Greek life is not like it is in the movies. At least here at Purdue, it's not like that. I have experience in Greek life. I was part of a sorority up until fall semester of my junior year, and I dropped. I'll get more into that in a later video, but that's more something that's personal. Greek life here, we value academics, and your academics are put first beyond anything. And if you are not maintaining at least, I want to say a 2.8 GPA, then you are on what's called academic probation. At least that's what the GPA standard was for my sorority. So academic probation means you cannot go out until you reach the GPA standard for that chapter or house. So that's something to keep in mind, is if you're going to be joining Greek life, just know that it's more than just partying. It's about growing as a person as well. I've met so many amazing people in Greek life. I'm still best friends with my little in my sorority. I'm best friends with my G littles, which is my littles. It's such an amazing experience, and you meet so many new people that way. Number 10, the final piece of advice I can give you, and you're not gonna like it, but take a heavy load your freshman year. As someone who's a senior, I thank my 18-year-old freshman self for taking above the amount of credits you can take. I am now only taking like 12 credits, and I only need like 8 more to graduate next semester. So I have Fridays off in the fall. That's amazing. You're going to get so much time off. You'll get into your major faster. You might even be able to graduate sooner, which I could have if I didn't take in a minor, which is pretty cool. So some majors do not require you to graduate in 4 years if you're taking a heavy load your freshman and sophomore year. Now, I do want to say that the only reason why it was easier for me to take a heavier load my freshman year was because I was a freshman in spring 2020, which everyone knows is COVID. COVID has changed so much that I knew about college. I remember going out to parties so much more. People weren't as worried about getting sick. College is a lot more different, I'm not gonna lie to you, but it is what you make it. Find that friend group, find that house party you always wanna go to, because at Purdue, we have a house party lane where it's just a bunch of houses and they're always throwing parties, and you just gotta go right in and help yourself. It's amazing. Time goes by so fast in college. Cherish it. Cherish those moments and make memories. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!